Hi kids, you are welcome back to this section. In this section, we want to look at cells. What are cells? For example, this is a sheet right now. So like I said before, you can add from here, you can increase the sheet 2, 3, 4, but this is a sheet. Every worksheet is made up of hundreds and thousands of rectangles, which are called cells. A cell is the intersection of a row and a column. If you remember, in the beginning when we started, we talked about columns and rows. And we say a cell is the intersection of a row and a column. Intersection means the point of joining. If this is a column and this is a row, this is column, this is a row. So here is a cell in between here and this place. So this is what is joining them. A cell is the intersection of a row and a column. Columns are identified by letters. This is a column, this is another column. Column is identified by letters A, B, C, D, E, F, while rows are identified by numbers. So each cell has its own name or cell address based on its column and row. So in this example that I'm showing you here, the intersects column C and row 5 here. From here to here, the intersect between column C and row 5 is called C5. So the cell address will also appear in the name box here. Note that the cell's column and row headings are highlighted when the cell is selected. So that is very, very, very important. So look at this is C1. This is 1 and this is C1. So if you come to 5 here, this is A5, column 5, right? Then C. When you come here, then you have something like C5. You see it here in the name box. You can also select multiple cells together. If you select this cell, as you can see, you can use your arrow key to navigate or to select cells. At the same time, you can also select multiple. As I click on the first one, then I am dragging this line across all other cells to have a multiple cells selected. It remains like this until you click on another cell in the worksheet. Across from here to this side, across, selecting it across is called a range. Let me click and drag. This is a range. So sometimes you may want to select a larger group of cells or a cell range. So click and hold and drag the mouse until you are joining cells you want to select your highlighted, like the way I did. So when you come here, then you click and drag without having to make it open like this. So if you want to edit any cell by clicking, so it allows you to come to the bar here, this bar, and type anything you want. So whatever you type here, it also appear here automatically. So we want to look at the content. Any information you enter into a spreadsheet will be stored in a cell. Just like I typed some letters here into this box. So it will stay there. Each cell can contain different types of content, including text, formatting, the formulas and the functions. So when we talk about text, like I was doing, I typed let's go and I press enter, it moves to the next one. So I can also maybe have a date of an event. Okay, let's say 10, then I use slash 05 slash 2020. I press enter, then it automatically moves to the next one. So to have this duplicated, or I want to repeat the same thing down the column, I want to make it duplicated down the column up to this part. So what I just need to do is to drag it down. So when I take my mouse on the cell, it shows plus sign. It means that you can move ahead, go ahead. So I have it duplicated. Why it's showing me all these hash signs is because it's telling me that there is no enough space to display what is here. So immediately I drag coming between this letter A and B here and drag it forward a little bit to create space. Everything displayed. So, but what you will notice is that here I input 10:05. I input 10:5/2020. Then the next one is 10:6, 10:7, 10:8, 10:9, 10 like that. So it automatically arrange itself the chronicle order the way it's supposed to be. So that is how powerful Excel is. So any cell you have selected and you have input content will also appear on the formula bar. You can delete any content from any cell. Select the cell with content you want to delete and press backspace or delete. So you can press delete key and press enter. But there's a difference between to delete a content and to delete the cell itself. So you can highlight an entire cell across the columns. So and you delete the entire cell below, and then the one below will shift up. If you delete this entire cell, the one below it will shift up immediately. So select the cell you want to delete, like the one you have seen on your screen. Then select the delete command from the home tab on the ribbon. Now, if you want to delete any cell, highlight the cell you want to delete, like the one I've just done. Then locate the delete tab on the ribbon and delete. This is the delete tab, delete cell. So an option will come up. It's a shift cells up, entire row, entire column, shift it up immediately. So press Ctrl Z to undo what has been done, then go back to the delete option, then delete shift rows. So automatically the one below will jump up to replace the one that has been deleted. If you have any content you want to copy and paste, Excel also allows you to copy and paste anything, any content. This one, for example, you want to copy this line in the cell and you want to paste it somewhere else around here. So when you have it selected or highlighted, so come to the home tab here where you have this scissors icon, click on the one below and press on copy. So come to the cell where you want to paste and make use of this home button. So another shortcut to this is, let me press Ctrl+Z to undo. So I want to copy this last one. So I'm going to press Ctrl plus C. And if you are using Mac, it's Command plus C to copy. Then I'm coming to this column here and press Ctrl plus V to paste. Or if you are using a Mac, you can press Command plus V to paste. Remember that I told you that when you have something like this, like hash and information you copied and pasted, so displaying, simply come to the line here on the column and drag it forward a little bit so that there will be no space to display the information contained in the cells. So to cut out a content or an information is also applicable to this. So it's the same process, just that the command is different. You can see a scissors icon here. So if you have the cell that you want to cut out selected, just click on the scissors icon and go to where you want it pasted. So I'm pasting it here. Another way to do that is to also press Ctrl plus X, Ctrl plus X or Command plus X to cut, then Ctrl plus V to paste. So to drag and drop any cell, rather than cutting or copying and pasting, you can drag and drop cells to move their contents. So select the cells you want to move. I'm going to select these two cells. So over, this is what we call over, your mouse, over the border of the selected cell until the cursor changes from white cross is different from this. You can see that it has changed to black cross with arrows, 4 arrows on it. So with that, you are going to move that particular cell to somewhere else. You can see that particular place or that particular spot has become vacant because we have moved the cell away from there to another point. So always make sure that you release your mouse and the cell will be dropped in the selected location. So if you don't release your mouse, nothing will happen. If you don't release your mouse, it will remain where it is. So it will not move from where you want it to move it to where you want it.